Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft in the Man Cave, and I have a terrible confession to make. I just finished a 10-minute session that I wasn't recording. So I guess that's bound to happen to any content creator eventually, but it has just happened to me. So you will be surprised to see some things here. We managed to make a clock, which is pretty awesome. We found a golden apple. And a diamond. So, despite the fact that I just went through this, I must explain, I would say. So we will explain this. We will reenact what has happened here. So, we made an iron pickaxe. We remade our shield after we'd lost it in the shipwreck incident. We grabbed a bunch of wood because we thought we'd need ladders. And we decided to go back to the ravine to see what we could find. And we were able to get back down with the staircase we had made before, which was great. So we didn't have to do any ladders or anything yet. And I discussed how I would like to make this a little nicer eventually. Kind of like a proper mine with, like stairs and little bridges across and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of like a theme for it. Maybe if you've seen like Lord of the Rings or something like that, right? Where the goblins and orcs and stuff make their mines. Ouch. That kind of idea. I don't know where this guy is. Anyways, we ended up getting really lucky. We basically got to the bottom, looked over here, and found a minecart chest. And in this chest, there was the diamond, there was some redstone, there was some gold, iron, and there's all this stuff. So, we'll take that. Was it shift you press? Yeah. We'll take that back up to the surface. I guess we'll come back for the melon seeds another time. Yeah, so that was it. We basically just said, okay, great, mission over. We've done what we wanted to do. We went up, we made our clock. We made another chest because we were getting a little full on stuff. What else? We planted some saplings. And got a little organized. And I think we caught a fish. Really, that was it. There wasn't much going on. I'm just really embarrassed that I forgot to hit record. So yeah, that's that. So we're actually in our, what would be, I guess, day 6 now. On day 5. It's a double day, one not recorded. But what are you going to do? So it is January 5th today. I was happy to see that we got some snow today. Because I'd discussed previously in one of the episodes that, it didn't really feel like winter this year. We had no snow, which was not normal. But we did get a little bit today. So that's good. Not enough to really have a ton of fun with just yet. But, we're getting there. And the kids are pretty excited for that. I was talking about how my son goes back to school next week, but annoyingly there is a PD day or PA day, depends on what you call it where you are, but basically a day off, I guess, for the staff on Monday. So despite just having 2 weeks off, he gets another day, which would be an issue if I didn't work from home most of the time. So we'll make it work, but I just always find that kind of frustrating. I guess the teachers need some time too. So ooh, a name tag. That's amazing. Anyway, yeah, the teachers need some time too, so we'll let it slide. Let's see. With the snow came the cold, so it's quite cold today in comparison to the last few weeks. But it's all right. We're used to that where I am. I was talking about how I wanted to make an animal farm, but not like a lot of Minecraft playthroughs do, where you set up an industrialized slaughterhouse. I don't really want to do that. I'm hoping to get 1 cow for milk and actually bake cakes and stuff, which I never really do. In order to facilitate that, we'll need a couple of chickens, get some eggs. Now that I have a name tag, that's fantastic. I mean, eventually we'll be able to name our cow. And, we'll have some chickens. We'll have a sheep or two maybe for the wool. And I had said in the previous episode that pigs had really no use but bacon, but I forgot. You can put a carrot on a fishing rod or something and ride them. So perhaps we'll be riding a pig because I haven't seen a horse yet. So we're going to find a use for you, Piggy. Don't worry. But yeah, they'd be more like pets than, cattle. And I like that idea. I think it'll be good. I think we'll have like a farmhouse. I'm not sure if it'll be here, to be honest. I don't really know. I have to kind of spend one 10-minute session exploring a little bit to see what's around here. I mean, maybe we'll take the opportunity right now and just take a quick look. Now that we got our handy dandy clock, we know it's noon. Don't even have to look up in the air. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be where we want to stay. Before I go too crazy, though, and explore, I definitely need to get a map. So, we're here for a little bit. To risk not getting, or to not risk, being completely lost. Since I don't want to use coordinates. But I don't know. I don't know if this is the place. Like, there's really not a lot around here. We're in a bit of a little forested area here. We've got this kind of strange snow-topped hill, oddly. I wouldn't have thought it was high enough to have snow. At first, I thought that was the block, what's it called? Calcite, I think. Like a white kind of rock. But no, it's snow, I'm pretty sure. So, odd. And I think there was like a savanna. Yeah, there's a savanna over there, and I believe a jungle possibly isn't far. I think I saw. But I don't know. Maybe we would build something here, like a little starter area. But I don't think we'll be here for too long. Although, who knows? I mean, at the pace I play, it could be a while. But yeah, so to continue with my ramble, the idea is to have like a little farm, little barn, some animals that we do not kill. We, use them, for their resources, and we try to, just use that kind of feature of the game that doesn't get used a lot, or at least not by me. Name tag them, which is great. We got one already. I don't know how rare they are, to be honest, but I think they're pretty rare. So that was cool. And yeah, of course, the golden apple, the diamond, not to be sort of forgotten. That was a huge find. And the other idea really will be to develop this ravine into a bit of a working mine where we can get down there easier, make it look a little nicer. I think we'll light it up a little bit, which is another thing that I've got to kind of think about, because I don't really like the aesthetic of plastering torches everywhere. And, without mods, you can't really make a torch work like it should. Obviously, torches don't burn forever. I know there are mods, I think, that can do that, which would be cool, but I was thinking maybe lanterns would be nicer. Unfortunately, I don't think like the standard lantern can have any sort of redstone control. Turn them on and off, but just like sparsely, used lanterns, maybe on some sort of like lamppost type design we come up with like paths and stuff, so that it looks really realistic and cool and still has that, danger to it. Like I know the way to do this would be to put a torch every, I don't know, however many blocks it is, 15, 12 blocks, whatever it is, to get the light level up so that nothing can spawn. But then you just end up with this like horrendous looking field of torches. I would much prefer like eerie paths with like subtle lighting where, if you are caught out at night, you can kind of see the path, where to go, but in between those torches, it'll be darkness, which is kind of how I think, it works in real life, streets that just have street lights at intersections and stuff most of the time, unless you're in a big city or something. But it'll just give it a more, I guess, realistic and interesting feel. But this is all going to take time, of course, right? You need to get quite a bit of resources to get lanterns and then maybe chains to hang them and stuff like that. So we'll have our work cut out for us. But we've got plenty of exposed iron and coal down there, so that's a great start. And I think we're going to have to develop the mine for a couple of days just to get that a little bit nicer down there, and some temporary torch lighting maybe, but not for the long term. So anyway, that's the end of the second 10-minute session for tonight. Bonus Friday extra session, I guess. Sadly, the first one wasn't recorded, but I hope the recap was, sufficient. I'm not cheating. These things were found down in the mine. Yeah. I guess that's it for today. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.